Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is beautiful Monday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 965 of the 3+ minutes of Planks Challenge, and as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts in my mind this morning. Yesterday, I went to church, and we are preaching in a series called The Rest of Your Life. And yesterday's sermon was on stillness. When I heard that, I just smiled and I laughed because a lot of you may not know this, but about 6 months ago, I left my job with no idea what was next per se. It was just a vision that God had given me. And in the midst of these 6 months, there has been a lot of time where I've just had to be alone and be still in the Lord. So our associate pastor, Ross, was preaching on it yesterday. And I just like Ross. Just amazing energy. There are a lot of similarities I see just from afar. And so anyway, he's preaching the sermon, and I'm on the left side of the stage, my left. And I'm just listening to the sermon, and there are a couple of times he always would come over, and it'd feel like he was looking directly at me as if telling me, this one's for you type of thing. And I was like, oh, that's just in my head or whatever. But it was cool. And as I was listening to the sermon, it was just really, really impactful. And then there was a moment there when he just had the church was silent, and he just said, we're going to do 60 minutes of just being still, like just sort of this meditation and just being with God. And for those 60 minutes, I closed my eyes, and it felt like I went into this other world. Like I felt such at peace. It was almost to the point that I thought I was somewhere else, and I was like sleeping in a dream. Like it was just that powerful. And there's a lot of times, a lot of us can't be in those spaces. And I can tell you, for me, it's become a lot easier because I've tapped into it. But in the beginning, it wasn't easy. So it was just a powerful moment. So I see him at the end of the sermon. I go up to him. I said, brother, I'm sorry. You're going to have to get a hug from me. And he was like, yeah. And then he was like, I was talking to you. He said, I kept coming over there and I saw you and I was talking to you. And it just blew me away. Like it blew me away. And I realized it was a way that God was speaking to me. It was a confirmation. It was a God wink. And it's just this powerful thing that I'm feeling, that I'm going through, that I'm experiencing. And I explain it the best way I can. Some may get it, some may not. But I consistently see God working in my life, and I was thankful to Ross for the message. As always, be blessed today and every day. Thank you for listening.